Hey Pokemon trainers, I'm John from Indigo Plateau TCG, and today I'm excited to guide you on how to become a certified Pokemon Professor. Whether you're looking to judge tournaments or organize events, you're in the right place. This year, I took two Pokemon Professor exams. I took my Organizer exam and my Judge's exam for the trading card game, and we are doing work in our community to host official Pokemon leagues and support our local Pokemon players. So, what are the Pokemon Professor exams? The Pokemon Professor exams are your gateway to becoming an official part of the Play Pokemon team, helping to ensure fun and fair play at events worldwide and in your local community. If you love Pokemon and you want to take your involvement to the next level by facilitating official events, then these exams are for you. They're designed for fans who are committed to maintaining the integrity and excitement of Pokemon competitions. What are the benefits? Well, joining the Pokemon Professor program allows you to contribute to your local community, gain exclusive access to Pokemon Professor only resources and events, and even receive special Pokemon merchandise and digital rewards. So let's talk about the exams for a second. There are three different exams tailored to the interest that you might have in this particular area. So the first is the Organizer exam. That involves facilitating tournaments, actually running the tournaments, reporting these results back to the Play Pokemon program, and ensuring that all players that show up to play, whether it's for video games or trading cards, have an absolutely awesome time in the spirit of the Play Pokemon community. The second exam is the TCG exam. That's for the trading card game as a judge. That is refereeing, making sure that the sequence, the back and forth of the play is according to the rules of Play Pokemon and the way the game is supposed to be played. And the third one is the video game judge, which is basically the video game equivalent of the trading card judge. So refereeing the matches, making sure that players are following protocol and that everything is done fairly and smoothly, and that each player that participates has an absolutely awesome experience during their time at an official Play Pokemon event. What are the requirements to the exam? Well, to get started, you're going to need a Pokemon Trainer Club account. You're going to need to opt into the Play Pokemon program once you've signed in. The exams themselves are multiple choice and they're open book. You will have to complete a background check as part of the requirements to join the Pokemon Professor program. So let's talk for a second about how to actually prepare for this exam in the year 2024. I just took two of my exams within the last 30 days. I took my Organizer exam first because in my opinion, that's the harder of the two exams that I wanted to take. I've been involved in Pokemon trading card games since base set and have been playing for many, many years and helping our community Pokemon players get started with their collections and their decks and playing the game. So the best way to prepare for the trading card, the TCG exam, let's start with that, is to familiarize yourself with the TCG rules. Playing Pokemon TCG online is an absolutely great way to learn this, especially if you don't have a ready-made deck or someone to play with. That's pretty much free to download. If you have QR codes from opening packs, you can scan those and get virtual packs to get more cards to build a deck. And it does a really good job of walking you through the actual process of playing a game, everything from setting up the board, setting up prize cards, coin flip, what you can do with the cards that you have on different turns. And it really allows you to familiarize yourself very quickly with how a Pokemon trading card game match runs. As far as the Organizer exam and the trading card game exam, there are actually PDFs available through the Pokemon Company. I'm going to link those in the description below. That's what I used to study and prepare for the exam. I did pen and paper. I actually took a highlighter and highlighted anything that I didn't know or anything that I thought might be a very small detail in some of these questions that I might want to hang on to. The questions themselves are actually designed to trip you up. They're fairly nuanced. They're not hard to do, but you do have to read the question a couple of times and get the sense of what they're asking because you can't just search the PDF and find the answer listed right there. You're going to have to actually think through the decision-making process, especially when it comes to like the penalties and stuff like that and the format of certain tournaments. In the description below, also, you'll find the most up-to-date Temporal Forces Trading Card Game Rules PDF and the Play Pokemon League Handbook, which is helpful for the Organizer exam. These are absolutely invaluable resources, so make sure to review them thoroughly. And again, have them with you when you actually plan to take the exam. So what are the roles and responsibilities? Well, as a Pokemon Professor, you're going to use, especially as an organizer, you're going to use online tools like the event management systems provided. That's the online Play Pokemon tools that's available once you pass your exam and log into your Organizer tools. And that allows you to actually set up tournaments. Once you've set up tournaments, they get cross-listed on the event locator for Play Pokemon. And you'll also have something access to something we call TOM. TOM is the Tournament Operations Software. You can download it on your PC or on a Mac laptop or a Mac desktop. And it looks a little intimidating to use, but it's actually really, really simple to use. It just takes a little bit of getting used to. And that helps to make sure that your tournament runs smoothly, that the matchups are done correctly, and everything just gets reported at the end of the 7-day cycle after your tournament wraps up back to play Pokemon so that all your players are really, really happy. The trading card judge, you're responsible for making sure that the rules are followed in the game, that players are setting up the board correctly, and making sure that the play experience is smooth from end to end. Professors in general are also responsible for creating a welcoming environment and upholding the spirit of the game, resolving disputes, and ensuring that all players adhere to the game's rules and standards. So, are you ready to start your journey as a Pokemon professor? I was so excited to do it myself. Check the links in the description below for more information and download the study materials. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more tips and updates. Let's make the world of Pokemon even better together. Finally, some tips for you to help you get ready for the exams. Tip number 1, deep dive into the rule books and handbooks that Pokemon provides. They're there to help you. Spend some quality time with the official Pokemon rulebooks and handbooks. Understand not only the basic rules, but also the exceptions and kind of special scenarios that may come up in 5% of the tournaments that you're attending instead of 95% of the time. The better you know the rules, the more confident you're going to be during the exam and while you're actually officiating events as a Pokemon professor. Tip number 2, practice with Pokemon TCG online. For those of you planning to take the TCG Judges exam, using Pokemon TCG Online is a very practical way to experience real game scenarios. It's going to help you understand the flow and play of the game and see how different rules apply in different situations, enhancing your decision-making skills during actual gameplay with live players in real matches. Tip number 3, join online forums and study groups. Engage with other aspiring Pokemon professors through forums, social media groups, or even your local card shop and trading card community. These platforms are really great for sharing knowledge, asking questions from professors that have been doing it longer than you, and getting advice from other experienced players as well. Collaboration, especially in the Pokemon community, can really provide new insights and prepare you better for the day of your exam. And as a final tip, remember, your exams are open book. And since they're open book, it benefits you to organize your resources beforehand. Have the PDFs of the Temporal Forces trading card game rules and the Play Pokemon League handbook ready for quick access. Consider creating a quick reference guide. I know I did that for the penalty part of the organizer certification, just so I had it kind of visually laid out. And that'll give you the most important rules and guidelines highlighted for easy retrieval and indexing during the exam. Good luck, trainers, and good luck, future professors.